Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Samuel here representing Team JVS, here to give you guys another movie review. And this review, I'm going to go ahead and just tell you, this is one of my favorite movies this year. And I'm talking about The Color Purple. I'm going to make sure I make this very plain so you guys know it. This is not a remake of the 1985 classic, The Color Purple. This isn't necessarily even a remake of the book. This is more of a remake and a rehashing of the Broadway musical. Now, that's not to say that this isn't a musical. It is, but it isn't. They don't have music throughout the whole entire thing, but there are amazing musical numbers. This is a standout cast. This is, first off, the director Blitz has got some of the best cinematography eyes I've ever seen, but you've got an all-star cast in Fantasia playing the role of Celie. You got Taraji playing the role of oh my God, of Suge. You got Coleman Domingo playing the role of Mister. You got Corey Hawkins playing the role of Hoppo. I mean, you got an all-star cast. And Danielle, oh my gosh, Danielle Brooks as probably one of the best supporting female performances this year in Sophia. This movie was astonishing to me on so many different levels, but I'm going to try to break it down as to the why. So one of the things I think they do really well as far as the execution of the musical numbers is they don't try to make it pandering. They don't try to make it overlong. I think they hit the moments to what they're supposed to. Now, I think this will be hard for people that are used to those classical musical numbers that draw it a little bit longer, and some of those songs aren't in this one. But the moments that they choose for this one, the choreography, the pacing, the process of how they're executed, and the reason behind them, a lot of the moments come out from Celie's imagination because she's trying to displace what she's feeling with what's going on in her reality. If you know the story, Celie is suffering because she's been put into an uncompromising situation that has happened for generations for different women of color, just like this. But with this specific story, there's empowerment, there's love, there's sacrifice, there's hope. And one of the things I love about every single number is that there's this level of gravitas and hope that it's able to be connected with even the smallest moments or even some of the worst people singing. Coleman Domingo as Mister, another standout for me because it's not as though he's an amazing actor, first of all, but he's no better of a person as far as Mister than Danny Glover's amazing performance with this one. The thing that's interesting with this one is that every single character's lines are being established and their layers are being stretched. And whether that's Harpo getting an understanding of who he is as a man, watching how malicious his dad is, or seeing Mister watch and see what his dad is doing and what he's failing at, and then having to come into grips and to terms with that, as opposed to a subtle moment, it flushes out. And it's not redeeming certain characters, it's more so giving gravitas and weight to what's happening. But then, oh my gosh, Danielle, Taraji, and Fantasia, every single moment they are on screen, they are lighting it up. Specifically Danielle. There's a moment in this movie, and I don't want to spoil it, that hopelessness is something that I am witnessing and I'm seeing through her eyes and through her, because her character is so strong and so strong-willed and her performances are amazing, but she just falls into herself. And then to see what comes from that is just astonishing to see from an acting standpoint. Taraji from a singing standpoint is just killing it. But Fantasia, this being her first movie role, technically, she commands everything that she's doing. This is so uplifting of a version of The Color Purple that I never thought I wanted, that I never thought that I would actually see and want to see again and again. I think that's the thing that's going to be the distinguishing difference with this one in the 1985. Not to say that people will always like the 1985 version. Not to say that the book is any less, or because there's certain things that the book has that this didn't do. I'm not going to spoil what those things are. There's certain musical numbers that people are going to want. It's not in this one. But the thing I'll say about this movie is that it will make you immediately want to go and watch it again. You will be uplifted, you will be elevated, and you will wonder. And I think that that is what I was going to say musicals. That's what movies are supposed to do. I highly recommend this one. It's a 10 out of 10. Go and check out The Color Purple. It's already out right now. It's one of my favorite movies this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell button, show support for The Color Purple. Peace, people.